Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to Steins Gate. So, last time we attempted to intimidate Moika into stopping the entire operation, and it didn't work. We got caught, and we're just like, take the time machine, just don't kill anyone, for God's sake! And just, we wake up in the back of a station wagon. The windows are coated with black film, so I can't tell where we are. I feel a throbbing pain in the back of my head. My hands are tied behind me. What time is it? How long have I been unconscious? How do they drive through the black film on the windshield? There's a man with me inside the car. I recognize him from a previous time leap. He's the one who stabbed my Yuri in the taxi. The man seems to notice I've woken up, but he doesn't speak. He just waves his gun menacingly, as if to say there's no hope of escape. The dashboard clock reads 7:30. I look out the window again. Through the film, I managed to make out a street sign. We're close to the lab. Has the attack already happened? Before I left, I told everyone, including my Yuri, to run. If she did as I said, she won't die by their hands. But that doesn't mean she's safe. If I don't do something, my Yuri's going to take the time leap... If I don't do something, Moika's going to take the time leap machine away. What will happen then? SERN can have the machine if it will save my Yuri. The problem is that it won't, not when the world itself is determined to kill her. As long as the time leap machine remains in my hands, I can keep trying to fix things. I'll leap again and again until I find a way to save her. But if I lose the machine, then the future is decided. A future without my Yuri. I have to get to it before they do, even if that means I might get shot. As long as I survive to reach the time leap machine, everything will be all right. Okay. My bound hands limit me to headbutts and kicks, but I somehow manage to knock down the man guarding me and escape. My chest and neck are covered with blood. I must have been shot during the struggle, but thanks to the adrenaline pumping through my body, I barely feel any pain. I can still move. That's all that matters. I run up the stairs with my hands still tied. I can only pray that I'll be able to operate the time leap machine quickly enough. Is the Braun Tube TV turned on? My Yuri, Kurisu, and Daru are in the lab. So are Moika and her men. When I open the door and burst in, everyone looks at me in surprise. Okabe! When she sees my tattered body, my Yuri runs up to me with tears in her eyes. Wait! I try to stop her. In the corner of my eye, I see Moika take aim at my Yuri. I try to put myself between them. I try to cover my Yuri with my body. But a man grabs me from behind and pulls me back. I watch, helpless, as my Yuri's tiny body drops to the floor. Her eyes, wide and wet with tears, seem to stare into mine. But I can see that they have already lost their light. She's gone. Again. Again. Again! What happens next is the same as before. Suzuha defeats the Rounders, and Kurisu helps me time leap. A flood of sound beats on my eardrums. When it subsides, I find myself again in the lab. It's just before 5. I have 2.5 hours before my Yuri dies. I find myself staring at the time leap machine. This thing is the reason for Moika's attack. If only we had never built the phone wave. If only we had never sent those D-mails. Perhaps the future might be different, instead of the nightmare it promises now. Would anything change if I broke it? Just smashed it to pieces right here? In a rush of delirium, I grab a chair and lift it high over my head. Just as I'm about to bring it crashing down on this infernal machine, a voice cries out. Okabe, nani shittenno yo? Kurisu grabs my arm and pulls me back.
今壊そうとした。何も壊さなくったって。タイムリープはしない。そう決めたんだから。とにかく椅子を下ろして。
I lower the chair slowly. Not because Kurisu told me to, but because I realized what would happen if I really did break the machine. It caused, or will cause, Mayuri's death, but at the same time it is also my only chance of averting that future. If I lose it, I lose my only hope of saving her. The fear of that outcome stayed my hand.
顔色悪いな。どうしたのよ。聞いてんの？
Can you confide in Kurisu? I can't deal with this, not now.
ちょっと。
I flee from the lab. I don't have a particular destination in mind. People look at me strangely as I shuffle down the street. I imagine I must look like I crawled up from the grave. Soon, I get fed up with the crowd around the station and escape to the pedestrian overpass. I get about halfway across the bridge and squat down on the concrete. The giant screen on the UPX building is advertising some gothic punk band. The ticker at the bottom displays today's weather forecast along with the date and time. I realize that today is Friday the 13th. Is there no way to get through today without Mayuri dying? It's already 5:30, 2 hours until the attack. The lights around Akihabara Station turn on one by one as the sun sets. The moe might be gone from Akiba, but the area around the station is still as posh as ever. I don't belong here. The bridge I'm sitting on has become a date spot for couples. I see them standing here and there, gazing at the cityscape with their arms wound around each other. Somehow, they never seem to tire of the dull, unchanging scenery. What am I doing here? Mayuri's about to die.
そこの地べたに座ってるドキの男。
Oh, I love her. She's so good. I lift my head and see Kurisu standing
い
there.
きなり飛び出したと思ったらこんなところにいたか。
なあ、クリスティーナ。
何よ。
今何時だ
？5時38分。ねえ、そんなところでドキュン行為してる暇があったら買い出し付き合いなさいよ。
Shopping. Oh, right. Preparations for the party. In the original timeline, I went shopping with Kurisu at the UPX supermarket. And then we talked on this bridge, just like now. It feels like so long ago. Back then, I had no idea what was about to happen.
どうなの？買い出し来るのか来ないのか。
I sigh deeply. I don't believe that it was wrong to time leap. However,
クリス。
I keep my eyes lowered.
初めてまともに名前呼んだな。
I feel her eyes on me.
助けてくれ。
I can't save Mayuri alone. Thank you. That has been part of your problem this entire time. Not confiding in anyone. I realize that now. Reliving today again and again, only to taste the same despair each time, has taught me one important lesson. Alone, I am powerless. Alone, I have no hope.
助けてくれ。
話して。あんたがタイムリープしたのは分かってる。
何？
I look up in surprise. You tried to destroy the machine. Kurisu doesn't meet my stare. Instead, she leans on the guardrail and gazes down at the plaza with her usual frown.
あんたに誰かから電話がかかってきたと思ったらいきなり表変したから私の目はごまかせない。
3時間後から来た。
何があった？
マユリが殺された。
I lower my head, trying to hold back the tears. Then I explain about SERN and Moeka and about how Kurisu herself activated the time leap machine and made this possible. I tell her about my previous leaps. I explain that the world itself wants Mayuri dead and that I can't save her no matter how I try. I keep talking for 30 minutes straight. During that time, Kurisu hardly says a word.
すべて俺の責任だ。
Talking to Kurisu lets me sort out everything I've done, everything I've seen.
セルンにハッキングしろなんてダルに頼まなければよかった。タイムマシーンを作ろうなんて言い出さなければよかった。萌香をラボメンになんかするんじゃなかった。マユリが死ぬのは全て俺の責任なんだ。
That's why I needed to bear the burden myself. I was resolved to do whatever it took to save Mayuri, never faltering, never giving up. And yet my resolve has already crumbled.
そんなまずいことが起きようとしてるのに、あんたはなんでここでぼんやりしてるの？
Kurisu's tone is haughty. This is how I sound when I'm... Is this how I sound when I'm playing Hyo in Kyoba?
わからなくなったからだ。
わからないって何が？
マユリを助ける方法が。
あんたの話を聞いた限りじゃ、時間順序保護仮説は本当だったってことになるのかな。
何をしてもどうやってもマユリが死んでしまうんだ。
だからタイムリープを延々と繰り返した。タイムリープマシンは理論上絶対安全だと証明されているわけじゃない。
Kurisu lowers her gaze and cups her chin, as she often does when assessing a problem.
これまでは何事もなく成功してたかもしれないけど、繰り返し使うことでどんな影響が出るかもわからない。もしかしたら時間の輪、つまり因果率から外れるかもしれない。あんたはそんな危険を冒してるの。そのことを自覚して。
因果率から外れるとは。
SF 小説によくあるでしょ。閉じた時間の輪の中で永遠にさまよい続けるってこと。永久に年は取らないけど、永久に同じ日からは出られなくなる。最悪の場合、なかったことにされる可能性だってある。
What?
存在の抹消。あんたの18年だか19年だかの人生の痕跡すべてをあらゆる人間が最初から知らなかったことにされるかも。時間を飛び越えることはそれだけ危険なのよ。
人間は根源的に時間的存在者である。
Kurisu looks surprised.
ハイデガーね。私も今その言葉を言おうと思ってた。
お前から教わった言葉だ。
いつ？
When she had her speech.
俺はもう何度もタイムリープしている。
なるほど。
Kurisu squats next to me, thinking deeply.
あんたの話が本当だったとして、マユリを助けたい気持ちは私だって同じよ。でもタイムリープマシン制作に関わった人間の一人として、あれを何度も使うことは勧められない。あんたはそれでももがく。
俺は
I can't do it alone. I know that now.
だからお前に助けを求めたんだ。もがくために、マユリを助けるために。俺一人じゃダメだったが、クリスの協力があれば何とかできるかもしれない。できると信じたい。力を貸してくれ。
His voice actor is so good. Kurisu sighs.
無茶しやがって。バカ。あんた壊れててもおかしくなかったんだからね。
Incredibly, she sounds concerned about me. She looks at me for a moment, then turns away as if embarrassed.
協力はする。
Oh, you got a good flag.
ただしあんたのために協力するわけじゃないから。全部マユリのためよ。
あ
あ、当たり前だ。
それにあんたを被験者にすればいいデータが取れそうだし。
それはつまりセルンの人体実験を肯定するということか。
全然違う。
どこが？
被験者が岡部っていうところが。マッドサイエンティストとしては自分自身も平気で実験台にするんでしょ。
そうだな。
I'm no longer afraid to time leap. I'll do anything to save Mayuri.
冗談よ。本気にするな。
Kurisu stands up and looks at her watch.
さて、もうあまり時間もないから、これからあたふたするよりもっとじっくり対策を練った方がいい。
つまり
今からもっと前の時間に飛んでおく。そこで改めて私に事情を説明して。
Kurisu's right. My actions so far have been almost entirely random, and look where that's gotten me. I need a real plan if I'm going to save my Yuri.
行こう。
Kurisu stretches out her hand. I grasp it and pull myself up. Mayuri and Daru are already back when we return to the lab. Suzuha is there too. To get rid of them, Kurisu and I explain that we forgot to do the shopping, so could they please take care of it for us? I have to cough up the money to convince them to go, but it works.
マユリ本人はともかく、橋田にも話さないの？
必要になったら話す。
For now, it's not, and I don't have time to explain. While Kurisu sets up the machine, I head downstairs to the Braun Tube workshop, kick open the door, and turn on the 42-inch CRT. That went more smoothly than I anticipated. It's highly illegal, of course, but I'll leap long before the cops get here. Kurisu looks shocked when I return to the lab.
住居侵入罪で逮捕されるわよ。
どうせ過去に戻れば今のはなかったことになる。
Kurisu hands me the headgear and I put it on.
そっか。あんたの主観じゃそうなるわけだ。私の主観だとどうなるんだろう。あんたが飛んだ後、ここはどうなる？
そのデータもすぐに取れる。
That's true. My consciousness travels to the past. That I know from experience. But what about the body I leave behind? If time is a straight line, then it's likely that the present will be reconstructed based on my actions in the past. But if the many worlds interpretation holds, then after I leave, this world will continue on as if nothing happened. I used to be so fascinated by the structure of the universe, but now I don't really care. All that matters is saving my Yuri. Kurisu's fingers stop typing on the keyboard.
どうした？
うん。考えたら思考がループしちゃってた。
D メールのような状態になるかもしれない。
The instant we send a D-mail, the present changes around us. Thanks to reading Steiner, only I remember what it was like before the change.
その方が楽だけど、悔しくもある。
データを観測できないからか？
そういうこと。
Kurisu nods again and begins tinkering with the settings again.
転送先は5時間前にしておいた。つまり午後1時40分くらい。覚えてる？私がタイムリープマシンを完成させたのは2時過ぎだった。
Barely. For Kurisu, that happened only 5 hours ago. For me, it feels like weeks. Maybe it has been weeks.
時間にルーズな男は嫌われる。感謝しなさいよ。私は時計をよく見る癖があって、何時に何があったかは結構覚えてるの。
Kurisu finishes typing and turns to face me.
いい、岡部。タイムリープマシンを使うなら、これだけは覚えておいて。携帯電話は絶対に手放さないこと。それはあんたの生命線、局所場指定のマーカーなの。それさえ持ち続けていれば、どの時間へも跳躍はできる。
Good thing he's never without it.
でももし手放してしまって、
Oh, that
誰
would
か
be
に
a
使われ
problem.
たら。
CERN gets my phone. Then if I leap to that time, my memories could overwrite theirs. I don't want to imagine what happens next.
あるいは充電が切れたり壊されたりしたら。
Whoa. Then I won't be able to leap to that time. If it breaks, then I can get a new phone with the same number, but there will still be a period of time to which I can never leap.
タイムリープは成功しない。だから絶対に携帯を手放しちゃダメ。
了解だ。
今日の昼間にタイムリープしたら、2時に私がマシンを完成させるまでは、あんたは特別なことはしてはいけない。これが完成しないと、きっとこの時間までの流れが大きく変わってしまう。完成したらすぐに実験はしないって宣言して全員解散させて。それから 私に声をかけてくれればいい。未来から来たって言われれば多分私は信じる。
なんでわかる？
私のことは私が一番よく知ってる。
Kurisu grins faintly and stands up after she's done typing. I think her believing him has more to do with him trying to destroy the time machine that they worked so hard to make this entire time, more than, yeah, tell me you came from the future. I'll likely believe you.
そもそも電話レンジを改良してタイムリープマシンを作ったのは私なのだぜ。さっきあんたからタイムリープしてきたって言われた時は自分の理論は間違ってなかったって思えた。成功してよかったって思えた。何の疑問もなくね。
I see.
念のためにキーワードを決めておきましょう。私の今一番欲しいものはマイフォークである。
Okay.
に？
あ、いや別に意味なんてないからな。
マイフォークが欲しいのか？
You want your own fork? My fork?
マイスプーンはもう持ってるからって、そこに興味持つな。
It has to do with an otaku thing, doesn't it?
はいはい、準備できた。いつでも行ける。
I nod and call up the phone wave name, subject to change.
気をつけて。私はいつだってあんたの味方よ。
Kurisu touches my shoulder and steps away. Alright. So, hopefully the next sleep will go so much better. At least this time we didn't have to watch Mayuri die. But we will see the results of this sleep in the next episode. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you then, so bye bye!